Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Wednesday. So, today we're going to talk about the importance of moving in silence. Okay? So, when it comes to your dreams this year, I don't want y'all talking to anybody about this. I want you to, focus on what you got to do and making sure that you stay quiet about it. So, let's jump right into it. When it comes down to your dreams, right? Whatever they are, you could be like, oh my gosh, I want to be an artist. I want to be a business person. I want to be, I want to start my own hair salon. It doesn't matter. Whatever you're trying to do, you need to stay quiet about it. And why am I telling you this? Because talking to people slows you down. Now, when should you talk to people? Most people say, well, I know I have to talk to people at some point. When should I? When you have a plan. I mean a real one. Not oh, I got this plan and I think it'll work. How long you think the business will last? Oh, about 2 weeks. Actually put together a plan. When it comes down to putting together a plan, this is how it works. You have to first figure out, what are you passionate about? What is that thing that's going to make you smile, that thing that's going to drive you, that thing that's going to motivate you every single day to wake up at maybe 5 or 6 in the morning to want to start working on it. That thing that's going to make you want to change your life. Like for me, I love what I do so much. It is freezing out here, by the way. I'm just letting y'all guys know, it's cold, the snow and everything. So just letting you know. But I love what I do so much that I'm that dedicated to it, right? Because it's your life, it's your passion, it's your dream. And in order to be able to live your dream, you gotta face your nightmares. You gotta face the thing that's hard for you, and you can't be afraid of it. Because once you face your nightmares, then you can show up for your dreams, okay? But you got to face your nightmares. You got to face the thing that's troubling you, things that's hard for you. So let's get back into why you should move in silence. Moving in silence this year is important because everybody is not your fans. They're not your friends. They're not trying to help you. They don't believe in you. There's people out there where it's like they will support you, but at certain points, even during your journey, you're going to lose people along the way. And the reason why is because they're not meant to go where you're going. They're just not. And it's okay. It doesn't mean that they're bad people, or it doesn't mean that y'all can't, connect later on at some point once you finish doing what you need to do. But right now, it's just not the time. So why is it important to move in silence? Because these people will trip you up. They will discourage you. They will put their own anxiety on you, saying, oh, this can't happen. Oh, don't do that. Oh, this person did it and it failed, and that I know, and so I don't think it'll work for you. You can't worry about how people feel. And when you talk to people, people are always going to look for a way to discourage you. So the best thing for you to do, focus on your step one, okay? I'm going to give you guys some steps in which you need to follow so you can start working on what you got going on. The first thing I would tell all my clients is start building a community, right? Build people who you're trying to help. Build a community of people you're trying to help. Build a community of things that you're passionate about, and build your own tribe. Why is that important? For 2 reasons. For personal reasons, it's good because you're around people who are motivated the same way you are. The second reason is when you're trying to do something positively, and when you're doing it professionally, you need people who have the same motivation, that they're trying to make it happen. And so you need a person who has the mindset, and you need a person who has the motivation. And so building your community is so important. It's the beginning of stage of everything. The next thing I would tell you to do is do what I'm doing right now. Start building your media network. When you get out there and you talk to people, we get on TikTok or you get on YouTube or Instagram or wherever, start talking to people, start engaging with people. And you might say, well, I don't know what to talk about. The first thing you need to talk about is talk about your story. Talk about what you're passionate about. Talk about your journey. You know, I mean, if you look at my videos, all I did was actually be transparent with you guys about my journey and what I'm going through. And so do the same thing. You know, share where you're at, share what you're trying to do. Now, you might say, well, isn't that against moving in silence? It's not the same. When you're talking to people in your personal life, they can discourage you from even wanting to post this video. Oh, you look silly. You shouldn't look like that. Why are you dressed like that? Why are you talking like that? That's not you. You trying to be like such and such. You can't listen to people because they will discourage you. Now, the next thing you need to do after you build your community and you start building your media network, you need to figure out what's your story. Whatever your story is, you need to figure that out. Meaning that you want people to join you on a journey, right? And so when people connect with you and they want to, you know, eventually build trust with you so that maybe later on you could, you know, maybe make an offer or anything like that, you first have to be transparent if you want trust from people. And so the first thing I would tell you to do is focus on building trust by being transparent. If you're transparent, then you will build your business, okay? And the last thing I would tell you to do is stay consistent. Stay consistent, build personal relationships with like-minded people, okay? And get yourself a coach, okay? If you're at a point in your career or your path, or you're trying to figure out what you're meant to do, whatever you do, get yourself a coach. And the reason why is because you need someone to help guide you through this, okay? Now, you might not be at a stage where you can afford one, so at least join some type of community where you can get that motivation, that mindset shift over to, let's say, for example, the employee mindset to the entrepreneur mindset. And I'll do another video about that. But this year, I want all you guys to move in silence. Just do it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. And keep doing it. A lot of times people think about, oh, well, I want it to be perfect. It's not perfect. I am outside. So this ain't perfect, right? So there's no excuse. You don't need the lights. You don't need the cameras. You need to get out in front of the world and build your dream. Work on yourself when you're not on camera. And perfection is not based on you doing everything right the first time. What's true perfection is progression. So just progress. Don't worry about if you're doing it right or you're doing it wrong. Progress, and you'll fix it along the way. But remain consistent. I believe in you guys. I believe in, you know, I have a whole community where I support them. So I believe in you guys and what you're doing. And if at some point you decide that you need help or a coach or anything like that, feel free to DM me. This is what I do all day. I hope this was helpful. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next segment. Peace.